What's up, friends? In this video, I'm going to review the 3 things I believe are must-buys and must-haves for every entrepreneur. Check it out. Alright guys, as you well know, I am heavily in the real estate investing game. However, I do have multiple other businesses I run, and this video is all about figuring out the 3 things I believe that you should have as an entrepreneur in any vertical that can really change your game. Now, wait for the last one, as I believe it can be most important. Quite honestly, I don't believe most people think about it, but it is absolutely a must-have. Now, first and foremost, I firmly believe in keeping myself organized. I am not the most organized individual in the world, and so I need all the help I can get. I use all of the apps on my phone, but I also have a handy daily planner that I use. I use the Full Focus Planner. Michael Hyatt, the top executive, is who puts this out, and it is incredible. There is so many great ways that you can use this to stay organized, such as, you have ideal weeks. The daily planner is really incredible. I'm trying to get over to the page I just filled out. So you have the daily big 3, you have the other tasks, you have basically a time block for every moment of your day, and then you have notes. And so this, my friends, is something that you absolutely have. Again, Full Focus Planner is what I use. There's a lot of planners out there. Now, why is this so important for you? Is because if you are anything like myself, and an entrepreneur and a high I and a fast start individual with a high D, then you need to stay as organized as possible, because quite honestly, as a successful entrepreneur, you're going to get given many opportunities, and a lot of different scenarios during your day can really start to eat up your day and really make you less effective in your day. And so I am doing my best, and I will encourage you to do your best to stay really organized. It'll make you more effective and get the big 3 things that you must get done, and the one most important. Every single day I focus on those, and I achieve it because of this handy little planner. Now, for most of you, I would assume you are trying to use your calendar and an app on your phone. I can appreciate that, but there is something different about actually physically writing these things down. It psychologically, if you do any of the studies, it psychologically can really help you. And I'm not a scientist and don't have all that data, but I have read enough to know that physically writing down, whether it's something that you're trying to remember or even writing it out on your calendar or journaling, really will ingrain that in your body and help you achieve what you're trying to achieve. So again, I love the apps. I'm full, I use all the apps too, Todoist and reminders and the calendar app. I got it. But really, I've really changed the game by having an actual physical planner that I write out every night, and I start working on immediately in the morning. Now, the second thing that I believe all entrepreneurs should have is this handy little guy right here, okay? It's so important. I just went out and bought the brand new iPhone 12, but you don't likely know why I did it. And it has to actually do with you watching me on camera right now. I believe every entrepreneur should be documenting not just their journey, but also giving away some of their knowledge, because of how vast social media is these days. If you are an entrepreneur and you are not putting out content, you are simply missing the boat. So why, or how does that connect with you buying a Apple iPhone 12, Justin? And yes, I'm an Apple guy. It has to do with the actual camera and the size of what I can save on the data. And so I am shooting on a Canon, more expensive professional camera. I think I paid roughly $600 for the camera I'm recording on right now, which I would tell you is, for some, an overboard purchase. For me, I put out a lot of content, so this is something that I use daily, as a matter of fact. And if you are looking to start to put out content, then I would encourage you potentially to get your own, higher level camera that you can actually put out content for. But the reason why I bring in a new camera, and again, if you're not an iPhone guy, I respect it, I get it. I would really encourage you to get a newer phone, and the reason being is their camera. If you do have a good camera, you absolutely don't need to buy an extra $600, $700, $800, $1,000 camera, right? That you can actually just use the camera that's on your phone. And you can use a tripod of any sort. I have several different tripods. The one I have right now works perfect for my Canon camera. I have a 𝐁𝐫𝐤𝐳 one. I forget the name of it, but I can bring it. It's mobile. And I can just have simple adjustments that will carry this phone, which I will use as a camera, and I can just produce content anywhere I go. If you are an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter the vertical. If you are not putting out content, if you are not putting yourself on camera and or your business on camera and putting it out to the world, you are absolutely missing the boat. I would encourage you to go watch every single Gary V YouTube that you possibly can find to help you align with how important this really is. You don't have to be in the real estate space. You can be in any vertical, but having a great camera is a must-have for every single entrepreneur. And lastly, guys, this is what I don't believe a lot of people actually think about, but I'm gonna tell you, I believe you should have an up-to-date computer. Now, Justin, or you might be saying, Justin, well, of course I thought about that, but they're expensive. Well, here's the real game changer that I found within my business. Although they are expensive, the value I get back from having the speed and the capability of having downloads and space is incredible. Now, I can tell you, yes, I use Google Drive as much as anyone else, so a lot of times I don't have to hold it on my computer. But one thing people underestimate is the speed of the newer computers and the utility of newer computers really has leveled my game up. As I just mentioned, I do a lot of recording and video, and in combination with the great applications that are on some of these newer computers, again, I have a Thunderbolt Mac, it really helps me become more efficient throughout my day, and I can stay organized. For me, that organization, basically, if you really think about everything, the three must-haves that I think all entrepreneurs should have is a good phone. Well, this phone syncs up directly with my Mac computer, which helps me stay organized and systemized because it can all talk to one another. It has the daily planner, which keeps me organized every single day of the things that I need to do. And then obviously a good camera is great for recording. But to get back to the use of a new computer, I can't tell me how many people in my office who may be using an old laptop get frustrated, and that frustration leaks out into their day, and it's because it's not the internet is slow, which is what everyone wants to believe. It's actually because their computer is slow, and because of the computer being slow, it frustrates them, and they may stop having a good, successful day. They may have a conversation that doesn't go right, etc. And I believe firmly having a good up-to-date computer, having good space and storage on that computer, and having all the utilities that these new computers have really can help you massively in business. So again, to recap here, you want to make sure you have a good up-to-date phone. I just got the new iPhone 12. If you're not an Apple guy, I respect it. Do your thing, pick whatever you want. Otherwise, I really believe you should have some sort of camera. I also have this expensive $600 camera that I use every single day. You need a daily planner. Make sure you are staying organized. For people like myself, that is a must. And then I know it can be a little costly to get the new laptop or computer, but I promise you, you want the new apps, the new functions that they have on these computers. You want the speed that you can have on these computers, and you want the data storage space on these new computers. If you have these three things in any vertical, you're gonna win. It'll help you a lot. If you like what I'm saying, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you are actually in the real estate investing space, head over to thescienceflipping.com. I'm happy to help you however I can. There's a bunch of free giveaways over there, as well as if you would like to jump on the phone with me or a team member, just fill out the simple form right there on thescienceflipping.com. Ask me any questions below. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Peace.